Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Tincture of Sense. So on today's episode, no questions for you at all. We're discussing superstitions today. Yes, more superstitions. You know, there's loads of them around. We need to keep trying to, dissect them. I'll just use that word. So before I start though, do you guys know that human beings can turn into yams? Yeah, seriously. You want to know when it happened or where it happened? Well, you have to watch one to find out. Number one, if you pluck hairs from your eyelashes and put them in your parents' shoes, you'll forget whatever offense you committed. So my question is, how about people that pluck hairs from their head? I know I don't have any, but how about children that pluck hairs from their head and put in their parents' shoes? Would that work too? It's just ridiculous.
Honestly, I don't know where to start with this one, but I guess I have to start from somewhere. Now, humans have hair all over their body, especially grown humans. We have hair on our heads, we have hair on our face, we have hair on our torso, pubic regions, and legs. Well, some people might have hair in other places. I won't know anything about that. Back to hair. Whichever part of the body it is on, hair is made up of the same ingredients, 95% keratin and other proteins. There's no difference in terms of composition between the hairs on the head and the hairs on, say, the legs. So I'm finding it quite difficult to understand why it's the hairs from eyelids and not hairs from the head that make parents forget whatever it is their children have done. Anyway, I guess it's supposed to work like this. When parents wear their shoes and stepping on the eyelashes their errant child has placed on them, they are connecting to the child's soul, and whatever the child wants them to forget will magically disappear from the memories. Interesting, right? Now, do hairs from the eyelashes have mystical properties that destroy memories of wrongdoing carried out by children? No, they don't. So how does this eyelash thing work? Truth be told, it doesn't, not in the slightest. To help people that still believe in and perpetuate this superstition, we advise they should get something common. A newspaper, a radio, you can get it on your phone actually. So a phone or a radio or even a television, and read, listen to or watch someone that shares good information, sense, common sense. Don't leave me. If you know, you know.
Number two, if you sweep your house at night, you remain poor forever, as opposed to sweeping it during the day and being rich forever, right? Really?
How does the use of brooms, dead organic materials, induce poverty? Before I address this though, another superstition around brooms, see Superstitions Part 1, says if brooms are used to beat boys, their genitalia will not grow. Yes, seriously. I reference this to highlight the powerful and amazing nature of brooms. Super brooms to the rescue. Anyway, so brooms and poverty. Who would have ever guessed that this is the link people wanting to eradicate poverty have been looking for all this while? I guess all that needs to happen now is for brooms to be eradicated from people's houses and boom, poverty will be eradicated overnight, right? If getting rid of brooms will be a hard sell because of the filth that will accumulate in people's houses, because we know everyone won't be able to buy a vacuum cleaner, a law stopping people from sweeping at night can be passed. That should definitely work. Anyone nodding along to my suggestions and saying it makes sense should go straight to their kitchen. Whatever liquid you have in your hand should be poured into the sink, and if what you've been using is something that burns, kindly put it out and throw it in a bin as well. Sweeping at night does not cause poverty. It might do in another universe, but not in this one. Are we clear? Okay, thank you very much.
Number three, if you pick money off the ground, you turn into a yam. I'm sure a lot of you have been waiting for this one. Is it because you want to eat a human yam or you don't want to turn into a yam? You know yourselves, right? You know, pick money off the ground gang. Come on, tell the truth. I can keep your secret.
According to this superstition, it's possible that people that eat yam have eaten a human being. How could this have happened? Well, very easily, actually. All it will take is going to the market and buying a yam that used to be a human, unfortunate enough to pick money off the ground. That's all. The person selling the yam might not even know that he just sold the person. For anyone not sure if they've ever eaten a human yam or a yam human, don't worry about being called a cannibal. You're a yamibal. Yes, a yamibal is a thing. On a serious note though, this superstition is the most outlandishly ludicrous thing I've ever heard. I don't know how this superstition came about, but it might have something to do with well-publicized kidnappings in the 1980s. Money and missing people were added together and the output was a yam. It is said that kidnappers were dropping magic money on the ground to entice people. When people pick the money, they become yams, and the kidnappers will emerge from the hiding place to pick up the yam, take it to a herbalist who will then turn the yam back into a human to be used for money rituals. Okay? If magic money has the power to transform people, why is it a yam they're being turned into? Is there something magical about a yam? I have another question though. Why isn't the magic money being used to manufacture even more money? Now, yet another question. If someone picks magic money on the streets of Paris, will it be turned into a baguette? Well, I have so many more questions, but I don't think I should ask. All I'll say is, the people that come up with these superstitions should be afraid. Yes, they should be very, very afraid.
Anyway, these are yet another set of amazing and unbelievable superstitions of unknowable origins. Only God knows where they come from. Anyway, I want to propose that whoever is caught propagating these stereotypes should be sentenced to community service in a school. Yes, a school. Or you guys don't think the next generation needs a tincture of sense, so they will stop propagating this nonsense? Anyway, if you disagree with me, I have a tincture of sense for you. Just here. 2 drops or 3. Afterwards, we'll probably agree. Okay? On that note, I want to say thanks for watching. Look out for our next video next week.